For far too long, communities of color have not been properly reflected in, nor the authors of, local news. How are new and enduring publications addressing that?
Our community has been underserved, ignored, and overlooked for so long that we were craving for a place like Conecta, Arizona to actually connect with ourselves, with our families, with our neighborhoods.
These issues that were happening in America were so central to the day-to-day lives of Black people, but there wasn't enough news that was being done specifically for those audiences. And that is how Capital B came to be.
Conecta, Arizona and Capital B were both born out of necessity and at inflection points with a global pandemic as a backdrop.
When border restrictions started in the US and Mexico border, my family stayed on the Mexican side of the border. We were using WhatsApp, so I started doing a little bit of fact-checking. And I created a very small WhatsApp group just to fact check for my mom all these abuelitas remedies that we were talking about, that they were like being shared in WhatsApp. And that very, very small WhatsApp group grew immediately, and we launched Conecta Arizona. And that's how we actually grew from 12 people to 100,000 people in different platforms and products.
What was happening in 2020, from the presidential election to the rise of COVID to the George Floyd and Breonna Taylor protests, there was a reckoning about the role of Black journalists in the newsrooms, how Black journalists had been treated in newsrooms. And it really got the two of us thinking about the work that we were doing and who we were doing it for. We currently have a newsroom in Atlanta, Capital B Atlanta, and one in Gary, Indiana, Capital B Gary.
In addition to the work of reporting and publishing, sustainability is top of mind for organizations serving underrepresented communities.
The Racial Equity in Journalism Fund is an intermediary fund. It's a national fund resourcing BIPOC-led and serving journalism organizations. We make sure that we're pairing capital with capacity. And so because of that, we ensure that we're doing capacity building work to make organizations more sustainable and more durable and have greater longevity. For the folks we're working with, folks of color, Black, Indigenous, immigrant folks, Latine, Asian, Arab folks, they don't have that access to wealth in the United States in a lot of cases.
We make money through earned revenue, we make money through philanthropy, but we also make money through small dollar donations from our readers, and they send in notes when they send their $5 or their $10, and they say, you know, this might not be much, but I wouldn't have heard this story if it weren't for Capital B.
As we reimagine what local news is and can be, Conecta Arizona and Capital B demonstrate that including underrepresented communities is critical to that future.